Let's go back in time to the era that existed before the creation of YouTube. From there, YouTube will accompany us as we walk until we arrive at this point. Excited! I'm pretty excited and curious to see how it got to the present position. We'll talk about how YouTube became the most popular channel today. Who founded YouTube? It was the idea of former PayPal workers Chad Hurley, Stephen Shi Chen, and Jawed Karim. At first, they wanted to create a dating website similar to Tinder. Unfortunately, this was a failure. However, the platform they had created for publishing video material provided inspiration for their next endeavor. Yes, YouTube was founded on February 14, 2005, Valentine's Day. There is absolutely everything on YouTube, you only need to ask. Before, things weren't like that. Children growing up in the 1970s and the first few years of the 1980s had to work for their information and hit the public library for solutions. Chad graduated from Indiana University of Pennsylvania in 1999. Steve left the Illinois Mathematics and Science Academy prior to graduating. Later, he studied at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where he earned a computer science degree in 2002. Jawed enrolled in the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign's computer science program, but he left before receiving his degree. He completed his studies while working for PayPal, eventually receiving a degree in computer science. He later attended Stanford University and received a master's degree in computer science. How did it begin? We'll review the development of the YouTube platforms and examine how they came to dominate the market for sharing videos. Even the largest giants must take their first step, which is usually small and unnoticeable. Only the greatest, smartest, and most creative can survive, and YouTube has done an amazing job dominating its rivals. The business is headquartered in San Bruno, California. One of the co-founders, Jawed, uploaded Me at the Zoo, the very first official video to be posted on YouTube. They made the website beta ready. Initially, the website was not being used. People began posting random videos over time. Cool! Guess what takes place next? They made changes in order to become the first significant video sharing platform. By September 2005, YouTube had managed to achieve its first video with 1 million views, which was a clip of Brazilian soccer player Ronaldinho receiving a pair of golden boots. In 2006, around 20,000 videos were uploaded to YouTube daily, and there were 100 million visitors. Google purchased YouTube in October 2006 for $1.65 billion. The tagline for YouTube was, "Your digital video repository, modified to broadcast yourself." Amazingly, YouTube had only 65 employees at the time, and the company was far from being profitable. However, Google didn't buy them primarily for financial gain. They believed that by merging the platform of YouTube with the massive amount of internet traffic that Google generates, the investment would eventually pay off. From zero to hero, the amazing rise of YouTube. You know, every startup encounters issues in its early stages, such as the dream being too huge or being too young to succeed. Can you guess what the issue with YouTube was? It had another issue, having too much success. Almost everyone in the world is familiar with YouTube. Do you know why? It prevents you from getting depressed or bored. YouTube is a website that entertains and teaches you in every possible way, from comedy to tutorials. A viral video is defined as any piece of animation or film that is quickly shared online. If a friend told you to view a funny video, what would you do? You would look it up and replay it repeatedly. Right. Once your first viral video experience was successful, you were eager to see more, so you continued to search YouTube for more. Just like the infant gradually picks up the skills necessary to stand, walk, and eventually run non-stop. The debut of YouTube Live was in 2011. In 2012, Google Video and YouTube merged. For the first time ever, the Olympics were live-streamed. The video Gangnam Style was the first to receive 1 billion views. YouTube has introduced a new breed of successful YouTubers and influencers. It's fascinating to note that today's YouTube celebrities are more well-known than many artists and actors in movies, and many of them got their start on the platform specifically. This gave them the opportunity to launch successful businesses and brands and establish themselves as real entrepreneurs. It's a platform that has made a 9-year-old youngster who started posting videos online when he was 3 into a multi-millionaire with his own clothing and toy companies. We may all be familiar with Canadian musician Justin Bieber, who rose to fame after uploading singing videos to YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video so far. Reasons why YouTube became so popular. Payment encourages a healthy degree of competition by giving newer, smaller-scale artists something to aim for, which makes creators happy and increases their devotion to the platform. As of right now, YouTube offers 3 prizes to creators who hit certain milestones: a silver play button for 1,000 subscribers, a gold play button for 1 million subscribers, and a diamond play button 10 million subscribers. YouTube's platform offers a vast range of content, which keeps viewers on the edge of their seats and encourages them to explore more. Keeping a tight relationship with the audience has given viewers the biggest push to respond on this platform. Apart from the positive, there are a number of online risks you need to be aware of. Inappropriate content. Pictures or other types of content that should not be viewed by children. We are all aware of the extent to which the internet can tolerate offensive content. Identity theft is no laughing matter, particularly if your child logs into one of your profiles to browse social media. Cyberbullying. Verbal bullying that occurs online. Even in adults, this can have profound psychological effects. Privacy invasion. You never know who might be viewing your profile on the other end of the line. This could result in a serious invasion of privacy. We are talking about how YouTube took over the world by storm. Almost all of the areas have been covered. Do you know how to make food taste better? It is the masala that we use. Yes, this video won't look decent without a little masala. A controversial YouTube scandal is coming. Zoella Suggs book controversy. After releasing her debut book, Girl Online, Zoella had her fair share of controversy. After her fans learned that she used a ghostwriter, controversy erupted. With almost 9 million subscribers on YouTube, Zoella has a sizable fan base. She publishes makeup tutorials and vlogs, so you might think of her as a beauty expert. Zoella made the decision to pen her first fiction book. When the book was first released, it sold about 80,000 copies. People were outraged because Siobhan Curran, a children's novelist, assisted Zoella in writing the book. She did not create it alone. Yes, according to Zoella, she had assistants, but the plot and the characters were entirely her own. In addition to producing more YouTube videos, Zoella is now writing the follow-up to Girl Online. She has made it obvious to her followers that she will be working with an editor and writing the book entirely independently. When YouTube's URL was first registered, another business called Universal Tube and Rollform Equipment immediately began to challenge it. Their website's URL, www.youtube.com, just so happens to be quite similar. They allegedly failed in the lawsuit they brought against YouTube. The company's website address today is youtubeonline.com. Although there have been controversies and lawsuits of various types over the past 15 years, it has turned out to be one of the best investments Google has ever made. How does YouTube make money? Let's take a quick look. Google eventually integrated their Google AdWords service with the platform's video content in an effort to increase the website's much-needed revenue, and it undoubtedly succeeded. To increase the potential revenue from the content, the company also just implemented the 2 ads option, which displays 2 ads simultaneously. Additionally, YouTube makes money from its subscription-based services, including Music Premium, Paid TV, and YouTube Premium, formerly known as YouTube Red. In exchange for a recurring subscription fee, users of this service receive special perks, including the removal of advertisements. YouTube has surpassed cable television, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney Plus, and is poised to surpass Netflix next, thanks to paid memberships and new services. There are currently 1 billion hours of video watched daily on YouTube, while 400 million people watch Netflix. YouTube is Google's most successful business because of its ad revenue. As for Steve, Chad, and Jawed, they all went on to found and finance other businesses and are recognized as members of the PayPal Mafia, the wealthiest men in Silicon Valley. YouTube is the second most popular social media platform, just behind Google. When we don't know how to do something, we all watch how-to videos. YouTube is a really useful tool. There are currently 2 billion users on YouTube, up from 800 million users in 2012. $28.8 billion was generated by YouTube in 2021, a 46% increase on 2020 figures. YouTube's future is uncertain as social media experiences losses as a result of businesses discontinuing their ad campaigns in response to hate content, the banning of some controversial content creators for promoting hate speech, and the emergence of Chinese live streaming platforms. However, YouTube is unlikely to disappear anytime soon given its size, dominance, and market penetration. The platform has become a staple in internet culture and has changed the way we consume media. Without a doubt, YouTube is here to stay. Will it remain popular for the next 10 years, or will another brilliant mind create something even more significant? Post your comments below. Thank you for watching.